Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are keeping fine and safe. I welcome you all to my online class, and today the new lesson that I am going to teach you is on types of houses. Okay, now before I start with the explanation of types of houses, let me tell you how houses came into existence. कैसे पहले घर बनाया गया. Okay, now in earlier times, in early ages, the cavemen or you can say the primitive men, they used to live in caves. कहाँ पे रहते थे वो लोग? caves में रहते थे, गुफा में रहते थे. And the caves were made of stone. Okay, so then the caves protected them from heat, cold, rain and wild animals. Now, they went out, they used to go out in search of food. So, as they were walking, it started raining. Suddenly, it started raining. So, these primitive people, they took shelter under a tree. वो लोग जाके झाड़ के नीचे खड़े रह गए. And then, after some time, they thought that they were protected from the rain. So, after the rain stopped, they went towards their home. And while sitting in their homes, they thought the tree gave them shelter from rain. The tree protected them from rain. So, why not use the wood of the trees? They started cutting the wood of the trees to make a house. So, this idea was liked by all the other people, and then this is how the house came into existence. Okay, now children, we all live in a house, right? And we all live with our families. Now, how does the house protect us? कैसे हमको protect करता है house? It protects us from severe heat, cold, rain and from thieves. So, now we have different types of houses. Okay, we have different types of houses. One is kuccha house and one is pucca house. Now, kuccha house, from the very word, वो word से ही आपको पता चल जाता होगा कि कच्चा means not very strong. It is very weak. Okay, so what kuccha houses are made of? Straw, mud and wood. Straw means dry grass. Okay, and these kuccha houses are mainly found in villages. कच्चा houses हम कहाँ पे? गांव में ज़्यादातर देखने को मिलते हैं. But nowadays the villages have also developed, so we see very few कच्चा houses. Now, pucca house. Now, from the word pucca house means very strong houses. Okay, and what things are used to make a pucca house? Bricks, cement, steel and stone. These things are used to make a pucca house and they are very strong. And where are these found? They are mainly found in towns and cities. Okay, we all live in a pucca house. Now, here I have a model of a pucca house. This is a pucca house. It is made of bricks, and this is a kuccha house. It is made of straw, mud and wood. Okay. We live in houses like bungalows, apartment, buildings, duplex houses and skyscrapers. Now, duplex house means what? It is a double story building. नीचे भी and ऊपर, it has two stories. And skyscrapers. What is a skyscraper? Skyscrapers are very high buildings, huge buildings, buildings which like if you are standing and you look up, you will feel like it is touching the sky. Like for example, in Dubai, you have the Burj Khalifa. It is the tallest, it is the most highest building. Okay, if you stand and if you look up, you will literally find that it is touching the sky. So they are all skyscrapers are high-rise buildings. Now, let's come to special houses. Okay, now special houses are not found everywhere. Okay, they are found in certain places. Special houses सभी जगह पे हमको देखने नहीं मिलता है, सिर्फ it is found in certain places. Now, igloos. Igloos are it is a structure. It is a dome-shaped structure which is made of huge blocks of ice, and this is called a igloo. And it is where is it mostly found? In the Arctic regions, where the snowfall the snowfall is throughout the year. Okay, वहाँ पे throughout the year snowfall होता है. And igloos are the houses are structured according to the climate. Now, if you go to Kashmir, okay, if you go to Kashmir or Kerala, you will find houseboats. Now, how did this houseboat come into existence? Let me tell you. Now, in earlier days, in early times, the fishermen used to go for fishing, and nearly it used to take some 10 to 15 days. 10 से 15 दिन वो लोग fishing करने जाते थे. And when they were going, and suddenly there would be heavy rainfall, okay, and it would be very difficult for them to, it would be a very difficult situation for them. Because of the rain, they would find lot of problems. So then they decided to make a roof on the boats. So this is how the houseboats were made to protect them from heavy rainfall. Now we come to stilt houses. Stilt houses, there is a story behind the stilt house. People in the early ages, they used to build their houses nearby the rivers. Why? Because it would be easy for them to collect water and use it for their daily use. Now, if it would rain very heavily, when there would be heavy rainfall, what would happen? The level of the water would increase and there would be a flood, and this water would go into the houses of the people and would damage their houses. So they thought that why not use the bamboo sticks? So they started using the bamboo sticks, and the houses which were they made stick houses by using bamboo sticks and supporting the corners of the corners. They supported it with poles or sticks. Okay, so that even if it rains very heavily, or even if there is heavy flood, the houses are not damaged. So this is the story behind the stilt house. Now we come to permanent houses. What are permanent houses? Permanent houses are those houses which cannot be moved from one place to another. Now the house in which I live, the house in which you live, they are permanent houses. Now, is it possible for me to bring my house along with me to school? No, it is not possible. Okay, and it is not possible for you also to carry your house wherever you go. So a permanent house is a house which is not moved from one place to another. The house which we live, which we stay, is a permanent house. Now, temporary houses are those houses which can be moved from one place to another. Okay. Now, if you are going for 5 days of camping, okay, or trekking. Now, it is not possible for you to carry your whole house. Is it possible? No, it is not possible. So, tents are temporary houses. Okay, tents are made of cloth and they are temporary houses. They are used when you go for trekking and you are tired, or when you go for camping, you are literally tired the whole day. You need to rest somewhere, right? So, tents are made of cloth which helps you to rest. So it is a temporary house which can be carried along with you. Now, caravans. What are caravans? Caravans are also moving. They also move from one place to another. Now, in the early days, the traders, they used to move. They used to move from one place to another. Okay, so and it was difficult for them to bring things to carry things from home. So they made a small house, small room in their caravans so that they could sit and relax in it. So the caravan is also a temporary house. Now we come to roofs of houses. Now do all the houses have the same roofs? And if you look around you, you will find different types of houses, right? Okay, so the roofs, each and every house has different roof. Now, if you go to the hilly regions, you won't find a flat surface. You won't find a flat roof there. Why? What happens if there is a flat roof? Now, if suddenly if there is a landslide or a rainfall, what would happen? The water would get collected, no place for the water to go out. Or if there is a landslide, all the debris, all the stones, all the mud that falls would damage the house. So on the hilly regions, sloping roofs are built. People build sloping roofs. Why? So that the rainwater slides off, and even if there is a landslide, the mud or the debris or stone, they just slide down, okay, and their house is protected. Now, there are kuccha roofs and pucca roofs also. Roofs of kuccha houses are usually made of thatch. Thatch means dry straw that is used to make roofs. And roof of pucca houses are made of tiles, cement and wood. Now the houses on the mountains have a sloping roof, as I told you earlier. Why? So that it helps the rainwater or the snow to slide off easily. So children, I hope you have understood the concept of the lesson. Okay, so we should keep our houses clean and free from insects and germs. Okay, and we should look after our house and keep it clean. So I end my session over here. We meet next time. Till then, do take very good care of yourselves, and thank you.